The challenge before the Indian corporate sector today, in the face of continuing low level of global growth and rapid changes in technology of production and preferences of the end consumers, is how to sustain their growth in times of recession that endangers protectionist regimes while competing in a fast evolving technological landscape. It is a matter of concern that many Indian companies are finding it progressively harder to adapt to this competitive and restrictive scenario. Allow me, friends, to mention some harsh truths. For many Indian firms, competition per se is a new phenomenon. Indian businesses have traditionally been risk-averse. Most of our firms, barring a few notable examples, lack sufficient grounding and experience in global competition because of the absence of intense inter-firm rivalry in the domestic business environment. Additionally, prolonged government protection has left them feeling complacent and ill-prepared to wage competitive battles at global levels. There is a genuine need for change in the internal environment of Indian firms that can foster competitive thinking and behavior. These inherent weaknesses of our corporates are compounded by the slow international growth over the last few years and the so-called debt addiction of our firms. As signs of the economic slowdown become evident, investment in equity markets stagnated, but corporate India continued to generate debt. Between 2009 and 2014, Indian corporate sector more than doubled its total debt from rupees 20 lakh crores to over 41 lakh crores, or roughly $690 billion. In a survey of over 18,000 companies in the CMIE Prowess database, it shows that in the past 4 years, while aggregate revenues grew by 77%, their debt doubled and interest payouts increased by 146%. At the same time, net profits decreased by 32%. We are globally recognized for our service sector that contributes more than 60% to our GDP. It, however, does not account for as many jobs, contributing only 15% of employment. A large and populous nation like ours needs manufacturing to be a significant part of the gross domestic product to ensure higher employment and prosperity. While domestic consumption in our country is on the rise, making quick and deep inroads into overseas markets will help us accelerate growth. We have seen cases in our business where an inspirational leadership style brings a dynamism to a company. The business leaders in whose memory these awards have been instituted was one such visionary. The worthy recipient of this award, Shri Chandrasekharan, is an inheritor to great legacies of corporate leadership and has worked to take Tata companies to greater heights. I congratulate him for his achievements and hope that his example will continue to inspire our business leaders to excellence. Thank you very much for inviting me today. Jai Hind.